Hello, this is PalicoPadge and welcome to another episode of Talking and Trucking. It's a little vlog I like to do every so often just to keep you guys in the loop who cares to watch this video. Not many of you do, but hey ho. Just to keep you in the loop on what's going on with the channel and what's going on in my own personal life which might affect the channel. All the boring things like that. And as always with these videos, we are starting off with introducing a first to this video. And well, I've actually got two for you today, so two for one-er. It is. Two for one-er. First thing is, it's my birthday today. So as you are watching this, I am actually in my most favoritist place in the world, Weston-super-Mare, with my girlfriend. She has been kind enough to buy me a night in a hotel down there, and I'll be waking up on my birthday in my favourite place. So that is super duper. So that's a first. It's a birthday vlog. Hooray! Huzzah! Even. Huzzah! And the other is this is the first time I've ever been able to kill a truck on this game. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, this is going to be playing in the background anyway. And as you know, when I record these videos, I do like to press the buttons for the different cameras whilst driving, which is a lot more difficult than it sounds because you're having to use both hands on the controller in order to stay on the road and then press the different buttons to get the different angles of the truck as you're driving. So at times, certain other buttons can be hit, which shouldn't really be hit. I've hit something in this video, I don't know what, but it breaks the truck and we break down eventually. I'm not going to show you where, because it's quite a picturesque place to break down, but even so, it's the first time I've actually failed to do a run because I've buggered up the truck. So there you go, there's our first. So, what is this vlog about, other than to tell you it's my birthday and for you to send me lots and lots of gifts? Well, basically, all I really want to be doing is apologising, firstly, for the lack of the 5 to 6 episodes I like to try and dish out per week on this channel. In the past month, 5 weeks-ish or so, possibly even 6 weeks, I've had a run-in with my health and with the weather, which causes my upload schedule and my recording schedule to be thrown all out of whack. It started about 5 weeks ago when I came down with an illness, and I was ill on the Friday and I was ill all throughout that week and I had a terrible cold. I put up a little thing to say I was ill just to cover me, and not that I've just abandoned the channel, which a lot of people have started to do around the time when I had my illness because of the whole adpocalypse with YouTube and taking monetization off smaller YouTubers, which I will go into in a blog article at some point, and I may even produce a video on it, but that doesn't fuss me. I'm not going to go into that there, or here should I say. But this illness really took away my voice, so that sort of messed it up. And then straight after, in the UK, we've had one of the worst snows over about 5-6 days that we've had in about 30 years, and pretty much the whole country came to a standstill at one point. Now, the one thing you need to know about my recording setup is, although I like to think I've got the volume okay and it's not too echoey, I am by no means in a professional setup here. I live in such a small house with my girlfriend, so a house we rent, that I don't actually have a desk. I record on my front sofa and I have everything built around me. So I've got my monitor on a bracket which swings to cover where I sit on the sofa. My computer's actually behind me on a modified workboard with some wheels on, so I can wheel it around and get to it if it gets dusty and whatnot. And my microphone's on, well, I think it's actually, looking at it, it's the most popular boom mic stand you can get, but again, it all just works. It all folds out the way so I can just sit here and watch movies with my girlfriend. Worst case scenario. I say worst case scenario, I actually enjoy it. I didn't mean like that. If you're watching, Laura, I apologize. But anyway, yes, getting off point here. So because of being ill and with my girlfriend being at home because she was in between jobs at the time, although she's got a job now, and with the snow, which meant she was at home as well, it meant that I couldn't record because she had the TV on or she was pottering around the house and making noise, and as sometimes you can hear, depending on how animated I get whilst recording, the echo is quite bad. So that's why I've built this little customized sort of sponge wall around my microphone to take away most of the echo, and I like to think it's got a lot better than what it used to, but it's not as good as it was. It's not as good as it could be, should I say. So I haven't been able to build up any backlog of videos whilst that's been going on, and I've literally been recording a video to put out the next day, which, as far as stress is concerned, because I do have a full-time job as well, having to get home, record, then compress the footage, then edit, and then render. It's hard work. So I haven't been able to make up much of a back catalogue, which is a real pain in the arse, because it means if I do want to take a day off, or there is something which comes up untoward in real life, I have to put you guys on the back burner and deal with that, and then if I get time I can do the rest. I'm hoping now, the way it's all panned out and the fact that my life should be getting slightly calmer as far as being caught off guard with videos is concerned. I do have a very busy April with a lot of family birthdays and get-togethers, but as far as my week in, week out routine is concerned, it should be returning back to normal, and therefore I should be able to bring up a bit of a back catalogue again, and therefore not have this issue, touch wood, he says, before doing anything else like going on holiday later on in the year. So hopefully things should start to settle down within the next week or so, and I will be putting out 5 to 6 episodes consistently from here on in. So again, this has just been a very long apology to me not being able to do that. The other thing which I want to be doing, which I have said I was going to do before, but is very difficult when it comes to recording the Curious Expedition, is I want to be recording shorter videos again. I want to be putting out between 20 and 40-minute videos on whatever game I'm playing. Again, this is twofold. Firstly, I find that retention on my longer videos is terrible. But as far as consistency is concerned, I like to film an episode per... this is with the Curious Expedition. I like to film an episode per expedition. I don't like to break it up. I think it's nice to have it as one whole expedition. Then the next episode will be another whole expedition. And as you can see, some of the videos, they can go on to... 45, 50, even 60 minutes long, and that takes a big chunk out of my recording time. Again, I don't have a lot of time to record during the week. I basically record after work when my girlfriend goes to her fitness classes or to a running teams that she goes to, which is Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday I render, and then Saturday I try and have a weekend with the girlfriend. So by recording longer episodes, it means that I can't record as many on that night, and therefore the back catalogue falls away again. So that is also something else which you'll be seeing an introduction of in the near future, if not as of right now. I know I am very much aware of recording times when it comes to A House of Many Doors, the newest Let's Play I'm doing. I'm trying to make that between half an hour and 40 minutes long per episode. Again, just trying to get into the routine of things. When it comes to Padge Play videos, they're a bit easier to regulate. So hopefully that will settle down, and hopefully it won't take away from your enjoyment of the videos, making them shorter. If anything, I'm hoping it's going to retain your attention a little bit better, and you'll be more susceptible to watching the next one because it's short and you can get through it quickly. So that's something which will be kicking in the next week or so. The other thing to mention is Sleepy Sunday Let's Plays will be returning. I've got 3 games lined up. I'm not going to go into it here because I just want to make this a short vlog. But I do have 3 interesting games lined up, and I will be looking at bringing that back. Probably not next week, because I'll be releasing my latest blog, should I say, this time next week. So it'll probably be the Sunday after that we start that up. But I've got a couple of interesting games which I'm thinking of bringing to the channel. They're going to be quite long, so I really want to have a good hard think and maybe a little bit of a mini playthrough of the games to make sure they're going to work on a long period of time. Obviously, when you're only putting out one video of that game per week, it's going to be a chunky monkey, and it needs to be consistently interesting. So I need to look at that and see how the longevity of these games pan out before I go any further. And the other thing I want to mention is my Padge Plays playlist. It's getting pretty long, and in itself it actually covers 3 different categories. We've got the YOLO edition, we have the retro edition, and we have the indie edition. Over the next week or so, I will be creating new backgrounds for each of these and putting them into their own playlists, as well as having the super duper mega Padge Plays playlist to choose from. So you can either watch them all individually, or if there's a certain version you like, be it YOLO or indie or retro, you can watch those separately as well. And that's pretty much it, really. There's not a lot more to cover. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're enjoying the content that I'm bringing at the moment. There is a lot more lined up. I have got a document stated future game recordings listing everything I want to record, and there is a bloody load of it. And with every Steam sale, or as I'm getting more renowned, I'm getting a lot more keys sent to me, that list keeps getting longer and longer. So another reason why I want to try and get through as many games as I can, but giving you a fair whack. I don't want to be putting out just one video and then calling it quits. I find that very unfair if you like the game. I like to commit to a game which I like the look of for at least 5 to 10 episodes, and then we'll move on and take it from there. And that's what I'm going to do with A House of Many Doors. We'll see how it goes after 5 to 10 episodes and go from there. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience as well. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I know I will be. Birthday weekend, St. Patrick's Day, drinking the Guinness. And I shall catch you very soon. Take it easy.